He has written songs for Michael Jackson, the late Whitney Houston, and Britney Spears. But the defendant's lawyers, R. Kelly himself, they say he cannot read and write. What's up, guys? My name is Dennis the Business. Click subscribe to Black Social TV. Now, according to my research, and according to that is the Department of Education and Institute of Literacy in the United States, they have statistics that show that 32% of adults living in the United States can't read and write. And they also have problems to do with buying grocery, doing bills, and also learning. Now, if I'm to remember, some time back, R. Kelly missed a court hearing that was after he had been called to court to explain the allegations that he had molested underage girls. Now, the defendant's lawyers put up a court filing and say that their defendant, R. Kelly, uh, or their client, R. Kelly, has a problem with learning or has a disability with learning. He cannot read and write, and that's the reason they gave in there into the jury that that's why R. Kelly had missed the court session that time. Now, going forward, if I have my entertainment research right, we all remember a blockbuster hit from Michael Jackson that is "You're Known to Learn." It was written by R. Kelly. Whitney Houston's "Look Into You," written by R. Kelly. Britney Spears' "Outrageous," that was a hit. It was written by R. Kelly. Let me pose a question here. Lyrically, how has R. Kelly been able to make millions out of writing songs when he still says he can't read and write? That beats my understanding. Does that beat yours too? If it does, get down to the commentary section. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'll follow this guy's stories. I mean, this guy was done blockbuster hits in our age, in our session. We followed R. Kelly from the word go to today. Now, it also disturbs my mind that such a public figure and his image is into such cases of molesting, whatever you've heard about him. And as I was doing my research still, I saw an interview where R. Kelly still said he cannot read and write. But this interview is about the past years, even before these cases began. Now, I'd like to quote the words that R. Kelly said about this statement, why he cannot read and write. Now, just take a listen here. Now, he says that I don't even read, really, and I'm not afraid to say that. My cousins and brothers used to tease me. You can't even read, right? How you think you're going to come up? The only reason I graduated from grammar school is because I had great jump shot. I went to high school and my teacher told me you will be one of the greatest writers of all time. I believed, says R. Kelly. Now, because if Kelly never learned how to read, and he says that these educators didn't do him any favors by passing him along instead of helping him to access the resources he needed to overcome his learning disability, then he's not alone. Now, the other thing here is Kelly's ex-wife. Before I even go to Kelly's ex-wife, that is Andrea Lee, there is a likely issue related to literacy that Kelly is fighting to survive. Maybe a financial mishap that is threatening to send him back to singing on the subway platforms. Guys, let's say that. Now, Andrea Lee had to sue him back then for child support, and a fan had to post about 100,000 US dollars bail money he needed to get out of jail on the abuse charges. You all remember the explosive interview between Gayle King and R. Kelly, where R. Kelly claimed that he had gone to the bank for the first time and discovered he had only 350,000 US dollars in the bank. Now, that time, R. Kelly told Gally King that actually that's the only money that he had in the bank. He was tired of not knowing where his money was that time. R. Kelly was also quoted saying that the songs I have written are songs that can handle sentiments or settlements and everything else, he said. Now, here's another question. If Kelly's lawyers are planning on floating Kelly's learning disability, maybe as a defense, they will have a lot of explaining to do, obviously, to the jury this time round. Now, here is the question here. R. Kelly wrote for Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Britney Spears, and maybe other people that we do not know, other musicians that we do not know. Where does the defense lawyers get the audacity and the confidence to face the jury and tell them that R. Kelly has a learning disability? When the whole entertainment world knows that R. Kelly is a writer, maybe there's something I'm not just getting. Guys, help me understand. This is Black Social TV. I'm Dennis the Business. Click subscribe. That was my issue. Thanks for watching.